Hello YouTube, it is me again, K-U-Z-Z-E-N, cousin, and I don't know why I did that, but I have got something very, very cool in here. Now, I think it's really cool anyway, and it's one of those things that I ordered off of eBay from a person called Invert. I'll put a link in the description to their eBay. I saw this on there, and I've been wanting to get some more tanks, some more little goodies, if you will. And I saw this, and I thought, that looks pretty cool. So I decided to buy it. It was a decent price, I was happy to pay it. And it's got here in expected time. So, what I'm going to do, as you see, I've opened this up already, and I've done it so you can't see mine or their addresses. But I will show you what's inside, and you have to forgive me, I'm getting a few messages. Show you inside, and I hope you agree, it's quite cool. Okay. Now, it's just how it came. You see, it's put it out. It's a tank. It's got ventilation there. Ventilation there. Got these really nice pop things there, which is great, and the lid comes away very nicely. Happy days. Nice little airbag, keep it all together. So inside here, get fake flower. I must admit, this is a very pretty flake flower. I very much approve. Thank you, Viv Bits, because I don't know. I just really like the look of that. As you can see, also comes with Villalite or Villamite or however you say it, that really awesome soil stuff that holds a load of water for it. It comes in there as well, and then look at it. It's a decent size. It's just smaller than my hand, and fit my fist in there quite nicely. This is just a really, really nice tank. I mean, I was just looking, and it looked pretty cool. I thought, oh, I'll pick that up. It might be useful. I'll have something to go in there. Maybe stick inset. Maybe a praying mantis. I wasn't going to get one, but I've ended up buying 2 tees. Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous, they are. So, yeah, you're first to know about it. I've bought 2 trenchers. They are slings. They say don't start on slings, I know, but if you watched any of my videos, you'll see how much I freaked out when I got Z over there, and Z is docile as hell, and I know that. So, with my 2 tees coming, this could prove to be quite a good enclosure. I think this should probably be a better enclosure. Yeah, this would be better enclosure for the second tee I've got. So the first tee I've got is the Cornipus Bonitae. I am terrible with these names. I got it off Spice Shop. It's the Pigby Pink Leg from Brazil, or Brazilian Dwarf Pink Leg, depending on how you want to do it, which is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Quite new to the hobby, so that's half the reason why I ended up going for it, because I thought, well, if it's quite rare and quite new, I'll get in early and I have something that's a bit different. And I ordered that with all the enclosures, and I've got some nice stuff for it. I've got more enclosures than I needed, as you do, because you always need good enclosures. And then I was scrolling through Spice Shop again, and lo and behold, I come across the prettiest spider, tarantula, arachnid, invert you'll ever find. Now, it's got a bit of press. I mean, it's something I've heard about quite recently. Tarantula Dan's got one. I think Dark Den's got one as well. I mean, it's gorgeous. Don't ask me to pronounce its scientific name. I screwed up the Conipus, wherever it is, one, the pygmy fire leg. So I'll just give you that its common name. It's often known as a GBB. Now, I'm sure a few of you know GBB stands for Green Bottle Blue, and I am so excited. I really am. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, I just wanted to show this off, and say, probably be I don't know. You think it'd be good for my GBB? It's got good ventilation, enough height for it. But just question, is there enough depth there? And also, will they web a lot? Will they end up webbing over the ventilation? That causes problems. So maybe I won't put my GBB in here. This is definitely not deep enough for my P95 leg, because they love burrowing. They're proper burrowers. So we'll see. I mean, I've got a few more goodies coming in the post, so I look forward to them as well. There's also the BTS Eastern Invert show, which I'm waiting for work to let me know if I can go to it. I really hope to do it. I put the request in over a month beforehand. I put it in 2 weeks ago, and the show's like in 2 weeks' time. The 16th, Sunday the 16th of August. Oh, I'm terrible on months at times. But yeah, just a little quick one on this one. Little update on Zed. Her eggs are looking fantastic. There's a few little bits that I'm not 100% sure about, but I need to look those up, do a bit more research. You know, that's my favourite word on here: research. Because I do a lot of research, and guess what? It does not prepare you for anything. But we'll deal with that. So Zed's doing fine. I got some calci worms there. They've actually hatched, if you want, for a better word, into the flies. So I have to deal with those. My crickets, most of them are still alive, and they started off, you know, about that big, you know, reasonable size. Yeah, most of them about, you know, this big now, and they're getting the wings, and they're molting like nobody's business. So I don't know, they've stopped being the food source and actually started becoming, you know, proper. But saying that, we'll see what the BTS holds. I can't buy too much because I'm on the train and it's carrying all of it, but I will pick up a few things. I mean, ideally I would like a mantis. I love an orchid mantis because they're gorgeous, but listening to the Nerd Room talk about them, they're a bit finicky, so I may go for a peacock or flower mantis, depending how I'm feeling. I'd like to get some flower beetles. That would be amazing. I'm kind of leaning towards getting the larvae, so I can grow them myself. Because then I can see them grow and I get used to them as I go. Yeah, if you see my first video about Zed, you'll know I'm completely scared of the cat. It's kind of embarrassing but fun at the same time. But that's how it goes. So we'll see how it is. I may get a vinegaroon. They're quite cool. If I do, that'd be good to take care of my crickets. Ideally, I don't want to get a tarantula, fully grown, juvenile, subadult, but I'm not saying I'm not going to. Like, if I see one there and it is lovely as hell, it's good for beginners, it's not too expensive, I may well go for it, okay? I make no promises. But we shall see. I'm looking forward to the BTS. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to using this tank. I'm gonna buy more of these tanks if I'm sure about it. They do bigger sizes. Not all of them have the ventilation involved. So that's Viv Bits. They have more stuff on there. Some of their stuff looks really quite cool. So I'll put a link down below. So I'll do a quick review of this, quick talk about BTS, quick update on my little guys that I have, what I've got coming through the post. I've got another like cage coming through the post, tank coming through the post, if you will. So when that gets here, I'll do a little review of that. I've ordered something as well which hasn't been posted, which I'm slightly annoyed about, which I came across from the Invertorium. Invertorium? Oh, I can't pronounce his name. I think because I am not Scottish. I think you can only pronounce it if you're Scottish because it looks like Vibrarian? No, not Vibrarian. Librarian, but invert on the side of it. Invertorian? Oh. I'm going to give up now. This video is almost 10 minutes long as it is. So, yeah, I'll put a few things down the bottom just to show links off to people. Bear in mind, I'm 100% certain you know these people already. So, as always, I always like to mention my friend Hannah. Hi Hannah. She's had a bit of a tough time recently with her Zeb. I was gutted to hear about Zed, and it just sucks. But these things happen. That's part of the game. So, I'm going to leave it here with one last look at this gorgeous tank that I just got. I am so happy with this. I mean, I thought it looked cool, but I didn't realise how awesome it was going to be. If you look, they would be stacked, so that reduces the amount of room that's going to be there. So, yeah. Thank you very much for taking time to listen to me, and I will see you all very, 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 very soon. Bye-bye.